at rootsradio.com. We got a chat room. You're welcome to join in and harass us.
Yeah, I could tell you were already familiar with this. I think you told me in a Facebook message that you did a podcast already, and I'm forgetful though, and so I'll have people come on the show. I'm only doing shows about once a month now, so I've really kind of chilled out. But you never know. Sometimes the bug hits you, and I'll start doing one every few days. Really depends on what I feel like. But I appreciate you coming on the show, and I will be tuning into your show. I hope the rest of you will go over there and give that a look. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling in tonight, Miss Kelly Lincoln.
Oh, thank you for letting me commandeer the show and not shut the fuck up.
Oh no, I appreciate it.
Oh, by the way, for those of you that want to come in and listen to us late night Saturday nights, you are welcome to call us so you can shut me up. I did earn the nickname in high school of Motor Mouth.
We have calls sometimes, but I get distracted with calls, you know.
Well, yeah. And that was before I got put on medication for my attention deficit disorder.
Oh, okay. That's one thing I've never had.
I got medicated this past year. And I've been out of school since 1980. So think about that, folks. Be afraid.
All right, Kelly. Thanks for calling in tonight.
Thank you, Kevin. You take care. And Ramzy, if you're listening, come back. Please, Ramzy.
Kelly Lincoln, you heard her here. That was an enjoyable conversation. I didn't know if we were going to talk comedy business tonight or if we were going to just have Ramzy do some comedy or what. It always starts off kind of open and then goes into what it goes into, but it usually ends up somewhere interesting. And I don't know. I love it when people already have some experience. Like I said, I was listening to an interview the other day, and there was a lady talking about adoption. She had just written a book, and she was talking about open adoption. And I think every other word was or and they would last a long time. And it just drives me insane. I'm surprised that someone like NPR, being as big as they are, even for, public radio, doesn't screen for that kind of thing, or if the content is just so good that they're going to deal with that kind of distraction. I'm sure the reporters, there are even reporters on that station that have the same problem. And or kind of gets me. I fall back into that one. But or can be controlled. I'll give you a little trick for it. Put a rubber band around your wrist. And this is standard old B.F. Skinner operant conditioning. Every time you say a crutch word or a filler word, snap that rubber band. Give yourself a little sting. And before you know it, you'll stop saying those. Now, you got to watch out. They will creep back in. This I know through experience. But anyway, we're not going to end with music. We're not going to end with an outro or an intro or a retro or a hetero. I believe Guy Shea's coming on in about 15 minutes. I'll probably be over there checking out his show. And this show was the first step away and out of the Spreaker drama that has been going on lately. And I got in there in the ghetto wars and swung a few fists, but it just wasn't. Yeah, it's not my thing. It doesn't entertain me. It doesn't add to the public discourse. It's sad. It's ghetto. It's ghetto thinking, Have some fun. Learn something. Don't get into the personal attacks, but who can I tell that? Anyway, that's the way it's going to go. So, all right, you've been listening to Truth on Tap with Kevin A. Kierstead, K-Tap. I got the label. I'll keep the label. We'll see you next